Yeah. Yeah, I got what grand in my dummy up. Cool $250,000 my go yard up. I went against so you still got to.
Me personally, I like to be fresh with my ideas and come out with something different that haven't been done before.
Like how she poppin' like whoa, whoa, whoa. Like how she poppin' like whoa.
And first time ever taking grad pictures ever, right? Took his grad pictures came out fire. Spring come around, I get nothing but bookings, like back to back. I'm looking sharp. I'm like, ain't no way these people booking me because of that, what I did last fall or whatnot. And that was only one picture. That was the first time ever. But that next season came and I see them people coming in. I was like, oh, this something. I got something moving right now. So I just kind of stuck with it. My style of photography, I would say it's very melanated. It's very editorial. And it's fresh.
All different kind of mobs too.
Like I said, I started out videos, so that's how the name DreFilms became me. I think I lost touch from videography at one point because I started seeing the love that I gained from taking pictures. And when I seen that love from that, it kind of made me want to gear more towards taking pictures, right?
Just stepped out the crib with some of that old Joe Fresh.
The excitement, because I know when I see something, like when I take a picture and I know that it's fire and I get excited about it, seeing the person that I'm taking pictures of, when they get excited about it, it make me feel like I done did my job. Yeah, buddy. Woo. Yes, sir. How you feeling?
Good.
Excited?
Yes.
Push. I like the dress.
Thank you.
Okay. My name is Andre Bell, but people know me as DreFilms, and I'm a photographer. I'm from Jackson, Mississippi, born and raised, but I did move around as a kid because my dad worked in the Army, so we did do a lot of traveling, but I did end up finishing out high school down here and I attended Jackson State.
How was that for you, like moving around and?
Moving around, I ain't gonna lie, it was a lot, man. It was a lot because just the fact that I had to meet new people everywhere I went, it was kind of hard to make friends or whatnot, but you know, that's life in general, so you know, I just dealt with it. Finally
settling here in Jackson, do you feel like you found like your community?
My community, I'll say yes. As far as on the photography side, it's definitely a small. Well, when I first came out, it was a small community. I kind of came out as like the youngest person, like starting out in photography or whatnot. So me coming out and seeing all these big names ahead of me, I'm like, dang, like I'm trying to get to where they going. But as you know, through the process of me trying to get to that point or whatnot, and people helped me along the way, it somewhat became a family, you know, that kind of helped me get to where I'm at today.
Okay, okay. What was your introduction into photography?
My introduction, it was kind of weird. For me, honestly, I did not want to be a photographer at one point. It just kind of happened. Because originally when I had got my camera, I wanted to do YouTube. And I was doing YouTube at one point with just my phone. So I think my freshman year of college, we had refund checks, right? So I got my first refund check, got a camera. I think my first camera was the Nikon D5600. Yeah, the D5600 or whatnot. And I already knew how to edit it because like I said, I did YouTube videos, so I had to edit my videos, of course. So I started shooting hotspots at my school, right? And I did one video, edited real nice, made it look real clean, dropped the video on Twitter, the video went crazy. So after that, I seen the buzz that I got from it, and after that, I just kept doing it, and then that's how DreFilms kind of came about.
What's a hotspot, just in case somebody don't know?
A hotspot is basically, at Jackson State, a hotspot is basically, it's like a big function party or whatnot where all the Greeks, all the people come out and just have a good time and party, listen to music and stuff like that.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So like, you kind of went over your first camera, but how did you acquire your first camera and like, what was it?
Like I said, my refund check, I got my refund check. I think my refund was like, it had to been like close to 4,000, something like that. So I knew I didn't want to blow it all, so I put half into my savings, and then the rest, I said, I'm gonna go ahead and get this camera because I said I want a camera. And I don't know however else I'm gonna get the money, so I split it in half, savings, and the rest I bought my first camera, which I didn't know what camera to get. I was just buying something that was cheap at the time, so a Nikon was what I had got.
Okay, makes sense, makes sense. How did it feel like holding the camera and taking photos for the first time? I know you told me about taking it to a hotspot and all that.
So taking pictures for the first time, Honestly, I was scared at first because I never really took pictures or whatnot. I think my first client, well, how pictures kind of came about, people started asking me did I take pictures, right? I was like, not really, but I can. I mean, the camera can take pictures, so I kind of started taking pictures. I think my first client, he was a music artist, right? He wanted a video and he wanted pictures. So we did the video and we ended up taking pictures. You know, for me, well, as a beginner, all we gonna do is use automatic. You know what I'm saying? So I have my camera settings in auto. I'm just taking the picture. It looked good. As long as he liked the pictures, I was happy with it. But as far as taking the pictures, I mean, I wasn't really too much into it until I just gradually kept taking pictures and learning more about it and seeing what it can do for me and others.
Okay, okay. So, how did you end up like learning photography as an art form? Because I know you said you started out as YouTube videos and stuff like that.
Kind of learning the photography aspect. It was one day, my homeboy, his name is Ty. He also takes pictures too. His name is Ty Visions on Instagram. So he ended up booking a studio with me, him, and one of my other homeboys. His name is Jacoby. We ended up booking this dude's studio. I forgot what year it was. I think it was beginning of 2019. We booked this dude's studio. We went to his studio and we was in there just playing around with the light. First time ever seeing what lights look like, studio backgrounds and everything. So we were in there taking pictures, having fun. So we were thinking the pictures look cool, right? We showed the dude the pictures, the professional. We showed the professional the pictures and he was like, he basically said they were trash. He said the pictures were ass. So I was like, okay. So he ended up taking my camera. I don't know what he did to it. He changed settings, did something right. He took a picture came out fire, right? So I think a week later after we left his studio, I ended up finding his Instagram. I followed him, he followed me back, I DM'd him or whatnot. And I told him I wanted to learn, you know, how to, you know, take pictures. I want to learn about lighting and stuff like that. And he kind of took me under his wing and showed me the way of how, he didn't spoon feed me. Well, he didn't spoon feed me, but he kind of just like pushed me in the direction where I need to go to be able to be progressive in what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
So, talking to us. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna put on that steps right there.
Okay.
Oh, what's up with it, brother? Hey, you caught that with the lady.
Oh, no, I didn't.
That shit was, why she watching this?
Is that your first time here?
Yeah. Don't worry, she tripped me out there. I was like, I didn't even know she was. I was in the moment, bro. I was just doing my little thing. She can go.
Is this a regular location you shoot at?
It's the first time I actually ever shot her. The reason why I picked right here because she said she wanted something fresh. But I always wanted to shoot over here because I ain't never seen nobody shoot over here.
Okay, I got it.
You still doing good?
Yeah.
Yeah, she tripped me out, bro. Yeah, I was like, who is she talking to? Right. On me, I'm like, dang. And they closed too. I'm gonna run a couple test shots on you. Make sure this I ain't got kicked out the spot in so long. Yeah, it's gonna look good. Shit. I should have recorded her. I feel like she on the walkie-talkie trying to call somebody else.
I'm probably trying to get this building.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh God.
Easy. I'm just wondering why she watching this.
I know you said you used your refund check to get your camera and everything like that. What did you originally go to college for?
I went to college. If I'm being honest, I went to college for my mama. I really didn't want to go to college because I thought I was going to go to the Army, just like my dad did. You know what I'm saying? But my mom really wanted me to go to college. So I ended up going to college for industrial technology, computer science. The reason why I chose that major is because growing up, my dad was, like I said, he in the Army. So he was more into the IT side. So just seeing him do that and me growing up, I used to like to take apart computers and everything, just put them back together just for fun. So that's why that major kind of came about. So.
Okay. So what made you want to get into grad shoots? You buy your camera, you're going to JSU, right?
Right.
Okay, so you're in college and all of that, and you're doing your major. What introduced you into grad shoots?
what introduced me, honestly, I think when I realized that I really wanted to do it, I was trying to figure out how to gain clients. So one of my homeboys, his name is TJ, he went to Jack State too. We all graduated now, whatnot, doing our professions and whatnot, but he ended up asking me to take his grad pictures, and first time ever taking grad pictures ever, right? Took his grad pictures came out fire like crazy. Next thing you know, the next season came around. We took his pictures in the fall. That, you know, spring come around, cause you get 2 sets of grad season, right? Spring come around, I get nothing but bookings, like back to back. I'm looking sharp. I'm like, ain't no way these people booking me because of that, what I did last fall or whatnot. And that was only one picture. That was the first time ever. But that next season came and I see them people coming in. I was like, oh, this something. I got something moving right now, so I just kind of stuck with it.
So where did the Instagram DreFilms come in? Because I know your first post was around 2021. That's when you're
I want to say kind of middle end of 2019 maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, so it kind of came about, like I said, I started out videos. So that's how the name DreFilm became me or whatnot. So I just kind of stuck with that name. That's what people already knew me for. So I said, I mean, even though I take pictures mainly now, I mean, I feel like it's a staple. You know what I'm saying? People just know me as DreFilm, so why change something that people already know? I tried changing my name, rebranding the name, it didn't work out. And people couldn't find me, so I said, you know, I'm gonna just go back. I'm gonna just go back.
I see. If it stick, it stick.
Yeah, so, and I like the name too, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
No, that's right. So, I see you did a video for Alpha Beta University. Why not stick with video even though you started in video? I don't know if you do so much of it now, but I see a lot more photos.
Honestly, I think I lost touch from videography at one point because I started seeing the love that I gained from taking pictures. And when I seen that love from that, it kind of made me want to gear more towards taking pictures, right? Honestly, nowadays I still do videos, not as much because my main clientele is videos, but I'm actually trying to gear more towards doing videos again now to just have both sides of, you know, I guess trying to make more profit in the future, just trying to become a full-time photographer.
Okay.
Both y'all hand around each other, hand around. Yeah, waist. Yeah, I like that, that's cool. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. One more. 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, that's hard. Like that. So yeah, that. So what y'all think?
They look good. I like them.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're gonna be available tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you all the raw pictures tonight.
Okay.
But make sure you get the edits, well, not the edits, but the harder ones back to me tonight, and I'm gonna edit them in the morning.
Okay.
Whatnot. So yeah. You feel good overall?
Yep.
You feel good, brother? Satisfied? For sure. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man.
No doubt.
Yes, sir. Ooh. Make sure. I don't know. It just came over time for real, man. Yeah, I mean, the first time when I first started, it was kind of crazy. Cause I was just looking at photos, I was just thinking that they would know how to pose, and then you had to get into it. It was like crazy, but now it just comes second nature for real. Yeah.
Decide on the one light setup. Why one and not two?
One light because I know personally when it get busy around these times, I got to get the moving. So I can't be carrying around 2 lights. Now maybe if I only had 1 or 2 shoots, I could do 2 lights. But this season I got grad season, I got prom season, all these seasons. So running ground. I'm rocking the 24 to 105 2.8. Very versatile. I get the wide shots, close-up shots, so I keep this on I really never take it off my lens for real, honestly. My go-to, I say I like to shoot wide angle because I like scenic shots. You know, I like to show the environment off a little bit. And so I like close-up shots, but I feel like you get one when you got a scenery with it, you know what I'm saying? So I prefer wide angle than close angle.
How many more shoots we got?
We got 4 more shoots. Okay. But right now we're finna head to the studio. The most difficult thing I can say right now, I feel like I'm kind of used to it now, or whatnot. I just feel like the hardest thing to do is juggle everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you before, I'm trying to juggle my own sanity trying to juggle my girlfriend, trying to juggle my family, trying to juggle, you know, all these other factors and whatnot. Just make sure I have enough time for everybody and myself at the same time. But it don't work out that way sometimes. But you know, I try to, you know, keep my head up, push through it or whatnot, and try to make, you know, do what I get.
Would you feel like the people in your life are a little understanding to your situation?
Yeah, they are. They are for sure. But I just feel like it just weighs a lot on me because I want to be there for everybody, and I know I can't do that. It's only one person. Well, I'm only one person.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. So what's your experience like been shooting studio shoots or like concept shoots? Because I know you did a few more recently, and yeah, they've been really nice.
They've been nice.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of how to describe the one that I'm thinking of. It's the girl with the silk sheets. Like I think you use the Isley Brothers in between the sheets for the song.
And what you said she had on?
She was light skinned. She didn't have too much on though. It's this one.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
what's question again?
So concept shoots.
Okay.
What is your experience shooting concept shoots?
Concept shoot, I love doing concept shoots because that give me a time to be creative and I can really like dig into what I want to do. Even though I do work with the model and we kind of talk through what all we want, but at the end of the day as a creator, I'm the one that's gonna bring it to life. You know what I'm saying? So me having that, I get the responsibility and the time to be able to figure out these kinks that I need to get, you know, handled or whatnot. And just enjoying the moment of doing what I love without having to worry about, okay, this is a client. Now I got to treat this person as a client as if this is a model. We both working on this project together. So being able just to have full control is kind of like, I love that. It's fun to me.
The tribute shoot you did for Tyler Perry's latest movie with the, I can't remember, I think it was
the 688.
688. I seen that concept shoot and I was like, was that something like somebody approached you at and was like, yeah, I want to do this shoot? Or was it like, oh, I want to do this, let me get the models together?
So that shoot was kind of random. I knew like at the beginning of January I had a phase where I wanted to like do a creative shoot like every month, like drop one creative shoot every month or whatnot, and that kind of came about. It was like a thought in my head because I knew February was Black History Month, you know what I'm saying, and I just seen the movie. I was like, this is a good movie, and then something just clicked in my head, hey, let's do a 6888, you know what I'm saying, you know, theme concept for Black History Month. So going through that, I work with this girl, her name is Nah. She does makeup, face beat by Nah or whatnot. So she kind of like my makeup artist. She get the girls ready to do makeup for them or whatnot. And we just went through the process of looking for outfits on Amazon, like costumes for them. We got their makeup done, costumes done, and a whole free photo shoot. All they had to do was just show up. But you know, just that whole concept in general, I just thought that would have been a great opportunity, not only for myself, but just to show off, because me personally as a photographer, I like to show the beauty in people as well. You know what I'm saying? Showing like off melanin skin. That's like if you look at my page, all my pictures pop. You know what I'm saying? I just like to see like that melanin pop off the screen. You know what I'm saying? So that was just a great opportunity just to show that.
So what's your approach when it comes to doing studio work?
My approach, I definitely like to see what my client got going first before I just start messing or anything, because she can come in and say one thing and then come in and I gotta change everything else. So right now we finna do a grad shoot. So she said she wanna do a red backdrop, so I'm finna go ahead and set up the red backdrop. Yeah. Well, she can do red for all her outfits, so it should be easy. Pull that thing up. Shift it over a little bit. You gotta be careful with these papers sometimes. They like to rip midway when you throwing it up in the air.
Do you usually stick with solid backdrops, or do you like the ones with the designs on it?
I like the one with the designs on it. I primarily, the only time I do designs is if a customer actually asks for it, or I got a concept in mind that I want to do. Okay. Yeah, but if they don't ask for it, we normally just go solid backdrop. Yeah, but we still get some heat with what we got. Get your little arm work out. Yeah, on days like this, I like to make sure I be on time and on schedule, because like I said, we in that season where it's back to back to back to back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? Get these out. Make sure these out.
Do you have a preference from doing studio concept shoots, well, compared to the grad shoots and all that stuff? Do you have a preference, or is it just like?
Honestly, I don't have a preference. To me, if it's heat, it's heat. I want to shoot it. I gotta shoot it on me. So I ain't got no preference for real.
I got you. What do you enjoy most about being a photographer? I know you mentioned some things along the way, but if you were to say one thing.
If I had to say one thing. I guess I could say the excitement, because I know when I see something, like when I take a picture and I know that it's fire and I get excited about it, seeing the person that I'm taking a picture of, when they get excited about it, it make me feel like I done did my job. So I love to get excited when other people get excited about their work.
Your reactions. I got you. For what?
Yeah, 'cause I just like to play with my my little gear and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Come up a little bit towards me. Let's test this out. Yeah, stay just like that for me. I'm gonna do one more thing. Test out. Yes, man. What made you want to book with me? What made you want to book with me?
Your shots look real nice and clean.
Look clean?
Yeah.
For sure. Tell me what you think. Look good? Alright, say let's. 3, 2, 1. Hold that one. 3, 2, 1. Look into the light right here for me. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So when you do this one, kind of turn that shoulder to me a little bit. Yeah. Turn your heel. You gotta turn your foot a little bit too. Turn that foot like this. I'm gonna put me a little BTS on my story in the shit.
How is it doing having to do the BTS by yourself?
I ain't gonna lie. I think at first I was just trying to figure out like how could I do it, and I felt I was rushing a lot of my shots, and then it didn't look how I wanted it to look. But I guess over time, after I kept doing it, trial and error, it just comes second nature. I just set it up at a good angle, just let it sit, and it's gonna roll.
Okay. You don't your phone won't run out of space? I mean, I know you got 2 in all, but.
Yeah, my second one, I think I got the highest storage for it, so it go all day.
Okay. You don't mind going through all that footage though?
Nah, not really. Cause honestly, like reels, I mean, I just know when I'm shooting during the shot, I know where the fire is posted, and I just go straight to it.
Okay.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. I rock with it. Hold it. Yeah, I can fuck with it. There you go. 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Nah, stay just like that. We moving the elephant. Nah, it's gonna be a fire shot. Alright, bet that's on you. 3, 2, 1. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Alright, check me out. Tell me what you think. Boom. Look a little better. What else? Say less. Yeah, stay just like that. 3, 2, 1. Hold that one. 3, 2, and 1. Hey. Tell me what you think. Just think about it. Little something. Give me something like looking, stand just like this, and then look out. Well, matter of fact, just look at the little box right there. I'm gonna get like a little headshot type style.
All right, so I see you got DreFilms tag. When did you get that tattoo?
I wanna believe I got this tattoo in 22. Yeah, I got it in 22. I don't know the reason why I got it, because I never had a tattoo, so I was like, damn, what could be a cool first tattoo? For me, I like to have like memorable tattoos or whatnot, so I think my business is a memorable thing that I started, like the first everything that I felt like I really achieved at doing something by myself, so I said I gotta get it tatted on me, so that's where DreFilms came from. It's a little dry right now, you know, but it's still that, it's cool, I fuck with it. And then I got a puzzle piece on it, and on the inside of that puzzle piece, it's a camera or whatnot. So if I wanted to get another tattoo, I'd probably end up putting like a little puzzle piece around my arm or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, man, I can't. Damn, I know I'm sweaty and shit. I think they have me out this.
I just seen you, bro.
I'm gonna come back and get you for the next one.
See what I mean? Dude, this type of stuff I be talking about.
I'm coming to you.
Let's try this again.
What's it like now doing grad shoots a lot?
What's it like now? I feel like I'm more of a vet at this moment now. I'm kind of used to it now, but it does have its crazy days. Some days I might have 3 shoots. Another day I might have the whole day where I'll be shooting from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So it's definitely get hectic, but I'm kind of used to it at this point.
What's the income like when it comes to doing that?
Income, it kind of varies because it be slow months, it be fast months like grad season, prom season. Like right now, that's peak. That's peak. That's when I'm finna make the most money or whatnot. And now in January, beginning of the year, where people ain't got their tax returns, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably get like 3-4 clients max. So you really gotta know how to budget your money.
Famous. Yeah.
Did my documentary. My documentary.
What's y'all relationship like? Y'all just met each other doing
We co-workers. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it. Okay, how long you been coming to Venture Studio?
Ooh. Honestly, I've been here. I don't know the rough number, but I can say probably like a year and a half maybe, because his old studio is actually the studio right next to us or whatnot. So I've been coming to him for a long time, and I recently just got a key. So I guess he's seen that I was really making moves, so he ended up giving me a key or whatnot. So yeah, I've been chilling with him for a little while now.
How'd y'all meet?
We met, I want to say we first met via Instagram, just kind of like seeing each other, like pictures or whatnot come up or whatnot. And then I think the very first time I ever met him, well, I think it was at a graduate shoot, because he take graduate pictures as well, and I just seen him on campus, and we just chopped it up a little bit. It wasn't nothing too crazy because we didn't know each other, but we just chopped it up or whatnot, and it was like a hey bye kind of thing because we didn't know each other for real. But over time, we kept seeing each other, and then we just kind of formed that relationship.
Okay. Do you feel like any pressure when it comes to competition in this area?
I want to say yes, and I want to say when I first started out, like I said, I was kind of comparing myself to people, so I thought I was in competition with other people because I felt like I could be where they at, and I just literally started, so I definitely had the time and experience at the time. But nowadays, I'm kind of like, I don't feel like I'm in competition with nobody, because I just feel like I'm in my own lane. I'm doing my own thing, and I got my own groove that I like to do, and it's working for me, so I like to say I'm in my own lane.
Okay. I know we talked about this a little bit yesterday, but work-life balance.
Work-life balance.
What does your work-life balance look like?
Yeah, my work-life balance right now, I work 2 full-time jobs. My main job, which is I do IT right now, and photography is my second full-time job. So I'm dang near working Monday through Sunday, no days out. So Monday through Friday, I'm working 7 to 3. And I'm down there some days getting off work, going straight into a shoot. I might got 1 shoot a day, I might got 3 shoots a day. It just depends on the day, it varies. And then I mainly get majority of my clientele on the weekends, because that's my availability is like more flexible. So I have more time to go do other stuff or whatnot. But I work Monday through Sunday.
Do you think that's required for the most part when you're starting out?
Not necessarily, but I feel like, oh, y'all good. Not necessarily. Honestly, I feel like if you want it, you gonna do it. So I did it, and look where I'm at today. Mm-hmm.
But I gotta give you a battery though, cause that ain't mine. The battery not mine. We was just testing it.
Oh, for sure. What the battery at then?
Bro, you don't. The lights don't come with no battery. Bro.
Oh, for sure.
So like,
yeah, I'll buy it off you though.
I got one like that. But
like
you want to give me about $10, man, cause them better high.
See.
Yeah, they're like $40, bro. $50.
Yeah. You gonna let me buy it today, or you gonna hold on to it for right now? I'll buy it today. See, I just be buying stuff, bro.
Hey, yeah, you got 4 shoes today.
Yeah, I don't like spending money. He just had to come in here telling me, hey, Joe, you wanna buy these?
It's just like I've been trying to sell it.
Let me go. You gonna sell it to me today though?
I'll probably do it today.
I'll give you the money right now.
Hey, you know what? Say, don't I? I just want you to be on YouTube.
Oh, you're good.
Hey, you come on there.
Nah, I just tired.
Can you get out the way? Thank you.
Oh, you on YouTube.
A lot of photographers have to now use reels and video to like showcase their work, even though they're more focused on photography. How do you feel about that aspect? Because I know you get into doing like days of life and everything like that. Have you enjoyed it?
I love doing it. Honestly, I feel like I said, when I first started out, I was doing YouTube. When I very first started, I know I wanted to be a photographer at one point. And then gradually along the way just videos and stuff came about, and I always wanted to get into like content creation because I seen what they done for others. Like people, they don't even work, they just wake up and show their life, what they do for a living and whatnot. And I was like, that's inspiration, that's something I want to do, you know what I'm saying? So honestly, I love doing it. When people come to me and they say they book me because they see how I interact with my customer, they see how fun I have with my customers, and they just see the overall vibe of the whole shoot, they be like, that made me want to book with you, so that's why I do it.
Okay. What's one of your favorite shoots you've done so far?
One of my favorite shoots, that's a good question. I got a lot of them.
Most recent.
It'll definitely be that 6888, but since we already said that one, I'm gonna come with a different one. I'll probably say, dang, I got so much heat. I got heat that y'all haven't even seen yet.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I got some heat that y'all haven't even seen yet. I'll probably say I did a Valentine's Day shoot. I don't know if you've seen that one with the chocolates.
Maybe.
The different shades of chocolate.
Yes.
I'll say that one. I think I like that one.
Okay.
I definitely like that. I think that was my first concept shoot of the year too as well. So I think that's, starting off the year, that was definitely one of my favorite ones.
Okay. What concept shoot are you looking forward to doing, or like an idea you would like to execute?
A concept that I'm looking forward to doing is kind of like, I don't have a specific, I don't know if it's a specific name for it, but I'm gonna call it string people or whatnot. So have you ever seen like puppets or whatnot where they getting held by a master or whatnot? So we wanted to do a concept where there's people, I don't know what they're gonna be wearing in general, but we want to make sure that they have act like as if it's strings attached to them and it's somebody that's controlling them. So I'll just say something that's like, I'll just call it stringed along or some shit like that.
Okay. That's interesting though. Like,
it's like something different. I don't think nobody ever done it before.
Not that I've seen.
Yeah, so me personally, I like to be fresh with my ideas and come out with something different that haven't been done before.
Yeah.
So
I get that. How would you describe your style of photography?
My style of photography, I would say it's very, like I said before, melanated. It's very editorial and it's fresh. So yeah, those three, I definitely say those three for sure.
Okay. What are some of the goals you're striving for in your career?
Some goals right now, like I said before, I definitely want to move to Texas. I feel like right now in Jackson specifically, it's kind of like compact with a lot of photographers or whatnot. Like I said, when I first came out, it was just me and the big dogs. Nowadays, it's everybody. Like everybody's flooded. But me personally, I always wanted to move to Dallas. I feel like it's a great network out there, and it's like, I feel like it's a fresh start to, you know, either go big or go home, you know what I'm saying? But that's one goal. I definitely want to be a full-time photographer. I don't want to work for nobody for the rest of my life. I want to do my own thing, wake up at my own time, do my own, you know what I'm saying? Like, who want to wake up and work for that boss? I want to be my own boss. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely excited about that. And another goal is basically just to live life. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I told you before, I'm now in the season, I want to travel more. I feel like last year and the year before, I wasn't giving myself enough time to go do what I wanted to do. I was just trying to, I guess I was trying to focus more on my business because I wanted to make it. But now I realize that I want to enjoy life a little bit more. So those are the things that I'm most focused on and looking forward to.
Okay. What is something important to you right now in your career?
Most important to me right now in my career, I would definitely say staying focused and make sure I do what I need to do to make sure I'm good in the end or whatnot. Like I said, make sure I'm stacking enough bread for Texas, because there's gonna be some money in itself. Making sure I'm not, I guess, going down the right path, but I was raised the right way from both my parents or whatnot, so they definitely make sure they had, you know, me and my sister head on straight or whatnot. And definitely, like I said before, make sure I got time for myself, because that's, at the end of the day, you know, you only got yourself at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Even though you got family, you got your girl or whatnot, you can only look out for yourself. So that's what I, you know, plan on doing.
Okay. Who's somebody that inspires you? or you know, somebody that kind of made you want to get into photography? It could be either or.
I'd say probably my mentor was my biggest. Like I said, the person that we went to the studio, my mentor definitely was, because he was a person that he like I said, he didn't spoon feed me at all. Like, he wanted me to learn everything. He would give me like incentives, but he made sure that I learned. If I really wanted it, I'm gonna go learn it. You know what I'm saying? He might help me here and there, but he made sure that I had the tools that I need to go out there and do what I need to do. And yeah, just having somebody like that in my corner that's gonna always push me, and I guess guide me in a sense to make sure that I'm staying along with my journey. And if I ever needed him with anything, he'll, you know, be there just to help me.
Okay. You are you the type of photographer to like get into photo books or like study photography other than being on Instagram and looking at it? How did your mind approach photography?
Honestly, for me, I feel like I was never the person to just like get books and just like literally study it. I feel like I'm a person that gotta see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether it be like on a YouTube video, like they showing me the exercises that they use or whatnot. But me, I feel like it's a visual learning thing. I like the visual learn. I like the visual learn and then make it into my own. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's another photographer. His name is Vintage God. He said that it's a difference between being an artist and being a photographer. A photographer, he's a person that's gonna know the ins and outs about a camera, lenses, business side of everything. An artist just gonna know how to use it. You know what I'm saying? And just know how it works. They don't know the nicks and crannies, they just know how to use it. So I feel like I'm an artist, I just know how to use it.
Okay. What advice would you give to someone starting out when you started out?
Some advice I would give, I guess the advice that I would give, because I know I had some mistakes when I first came up. I feel like the one mistake that I did coming up was trying to compare myself to other photographers that was bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I should be where they at. You know what I'm saying? I need to mimic what they doing to make sure that I can get to the level that they're at. What I was doing to myself was, me trying to mimic them was putting me in the shadow of them, because they already had their own style. Basically, make your own lane. People gonna mess with you for you, not for somebody else. So that's why I definitely say, man, make your own lane.
Okay. Finish this sentence. I shoot photos because.
I shoot photos because that's just something I love to do. This is something that I want to do forever. You know, like I said, I don't want to work for nobody. I want to do my own thing, live my own life. And just enjoy life, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to be tied down to no boss. I just want to live life, man. So, yeah, that's one thing I would definitely say, man. Just live life.
That's real. All right, we coming back to that question.
Let's do it.
Living or dead, who would you want to do a photo shoot with?
Okay, if I had to pick anybody, I'd probably say, I don't know if you know Ryder Rich.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I said Ryder Rich, because he kind of remind me of myself as a person that he grew up and came up. I feel like he said one of his albums, Antisocial, right? Me coming up, I felt like I was antisocial because, like I said, my dad was in the Army. So me having to like meet new people from this state to this state to this state kind of made me like non-sociable for real, because I got tired of mentally of like meeting new people and stuff like that. So it kind of made me antisocial. But through his perseverance, he made it in the music industry. And I kind of compared that to myself in the photography, where I made it in the photography industry. So, you know, just seeing that kind of inspired me just to keep going.
Okay.
I feel like right now I'm in a season of just wanting to go ahead and get this season done. And I'm finna go travel.
Okay.
So that's what's coming up. But of course, after traveling and stuff like that, I'm gonna have some more content dropping, more projects coming along. They not in the works, but when I come back from vacation, they're gonna be in the works. So I'm finna go on vacation.
Understood. Well, that's it for me. That's all the questions. Thank you so much for doing
Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh yeah.
Of course.